One game. A release date delayed twice, and a CEO's own words that imply a third. A leak with a memecoin attached and a federal subpoena chasing it. Real Florida buildings matched to a fictional map. This is everything this channel has verified about GTA 6 so far, in one place, 6 investigations, every claim traced to who actually said it. Part 1, where the release date actually stands, in Rockstar's own words and everyone else's math on them. Per the PC Enthusiast and Forbes, GTA 6 is currently set for November 19, 2026. Pre-orders open June 25, Standard Edition $79.99, Ultimate Edition $99.99. That's the number on the box right now. It hasn't always been this number. Per Variety and Game Luster, the original public target was fall 2025. On May 2, 2025, Rockstar pushed that to May 26, 2026, the first public delay, with an apology attached even then. Per Game Luster, ESPN, and GameSpot, on November 6, 2025, alongside a Take-Two earnings call, Rockstar pushed again, to the current November 19 date. Take-Two's own statement read, quote, "We are sorry for adding additional time," end quote. Take-Two stock dropped roughly $30 a share after hours that same day. Then, on the Founders podcast around May 17, 2026, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick said this, on the record, "I think we're about 18 months behind the original date, not much more than that. Do the math against 2 public delays and it doesn't fully add up, which implies an earlier internal target Rockstar never announced as a delay. That earlier target inference is outlets doing the math on his words. It isn't something Rockstar itself has ever itemized. This isn't new behavior." Per Sportskeeda, GTA 5 delayed once, spring to September 2013. Red Dead Redemption 2 delayed twice, fall 2017 to spring 2018, then to October 26, 2018. Every one of Rockstar's last 2 major open-world releases slipped from its first announced date. Bloomberg's Jason Schreier put himself at roughly 90% confidence the date holds, as of June 2026. To be precise, that's confidence the date holds, not a claim the game itself is 90% finished. Take-Two has also guided $8 billion to $8.2 billion for the coming fiscal year, with nearly all the increase tied to this launch, but that figure spans Take-Two's whole slate, not GTA 6 alone. Part 2, the August leak, chapter by chapter, every detail traced to whoever actually reported it. Per Dexerto's reporting, CyberLeak isn't a named, identified individual, it's a brand, operating through a website and a Telegram channel. No outlet has put a real name to it. Every claim traced back to CyberLeak is a claim from an anonymous operation, not a verified whistleblower with a track record. Dexerto also reports a real financial angle, a token called $CyberLeak trading on Solana, active since August 15, before the leak went viral, with roughly $11.8 million in trading volume on August 18 alone, the same day the footage spread. Per Dexerto, the leaker's own manifesto protests 3 things: digital pre-orders before independent reviews exist, resale of single-player content already sitting in the base game's files, and games losing offline function once servers eventually shut down. Real complaints a lot of players share. A stated cause doesn't verify footage, and it doesn't cancel out the token trading millions the same week, both are true at once. On August 19, CyberLeak posted its own warning: impersonator accounts were spreading across X, Discord, and Telegram, some editing older posts to fake advanced knowledge of the leak. Reporting attributed to the account GTA 6 Info says leaked footage carries a watermark reading, quote, "CyberLeak does not have Twitter," unquote. 2 specific impersonator accounts were reported confirmed fake, one was later suspended by X. PC Gamer's Christopher Livingston published a 15-point breakdown on August 18. On law enforcement, a wanted system reaching 6 stars, one more than GTA 5, with assault alone triggering 2 stars immediately. A police tracking screen reportedly shows clothing, face, and vehicle identifiers that reset if you change appearance. All reported by one outlet, based on leaked footage this channel hasn't independently verified. More claimed systems from the same article: a stamina meter with a screen vignette at 0, a trait or stat system compared to Arthur Morgan's in Red Dead Redemption 2, 2 separate money values, cash on hand versus a banked balance, and vehicle gas and engine condition gauges alongside trunk storage. Specific, detailed, and still traced back to a single reported source. World details from the same piece, in fiction brands including Sea Shark, Scoop, 24/7 Supermarket, and Hamilton Private Health Clinic. A radio track identified as Impact, by S.G. Lewis, Robin, and Channel Trace. The map reportedly tracks Jason and Lucia simultaneously, with Jason's home placed in the Florida Keys area of southern Leonida. One detail deserves its own callout. PC Gamer describes a quote, "little devil icon with a minus symbol," unquote, appearing during senseless violence, and explicitly frames it as a possible morality indicator, not a confirmed one. That's the source being honest about its own uncertainty, worth noticing, not rounding up. A widely repeated claim says CyberLeak confirmed the footage comes from a 2023 build. Tracing it back, Insider Gaming's own reporting attributes that estimate to third-party metadata analysis, not to a CyberLeak quote. Part of that analysis points to a video file encoded with FFmpeg version 6.1, from November 2023. An encode date only proves when a file was packaged, not when footage was recorded. No primary CyberLeak statement naming 2023 was found anywhere in this research. For contrast, everything above is reported and still unconfirmed by Rockstar. Here's what this channel has actually checked frame by frame against the 2 official trailers: real signage, a full county seal built into a background badge, 2 rival pawn shops mocking each other's signs, a boat named Predator cut off mid-word. That's the bar. Nothing from the leak clears it yet. Part 3, this isn't the first time Rockstar's been hacked. Every prior incident, and what actually repeats. September 2022. A user posting as TpoTuberHacker uploaded 90 video clips of early GTA 6 development footage to GTA forums. Per TechCrunch and Bleeping Computer, access came through Rockstar's own Slack and Confluence servers. Rockstar's own statement, posted days later, quote, "We recently suffered a network intrusion in which an unauthorized third party illegally accessed and downloaded confidential information from our systems, including early development footage for the next Grand Theft Auto. At this time, we do not anticipate any disruption to our live game services nor any long-term effect on the development of our ongoing projects," unquote. The attacker was Ariane Kurtage, 17 at the time, a member of the Lapsus Dollar hacking group. Already out on bail for other hacking offenses, per CBS News and TechRadar, he carried out the hack from a Travelodge hotel room under police supervision, using a hotel TV and a phone after his laptop had already been confiscated. Found unfit to plead due to severe autism, Kurtage's trial decided only whether he committed the acts. In August 2023, a jury found him responsible for 12 offenses. That December, per Axios and BankInfo Security, a judge handed down an indefinite hospital order rather than prison. In February 2021, Modder's cleanroom reverse-engineered GTA 3 and Vice City, rebuilt from scratch, not leaked code. That is not a leak. The actual leak came in November 2021, when real screenshots from the Nintendo Switch build of the Trilogy Definitive Edition exposed genuine Rockstar script sources. Same year, 2 very different events. A common memory places an RDR2 leak in 2019. Tracing it down, the actual documented leaks, pre-order details, gameplay clips, map info, happened in 2018, before release, with sourcing on specifics thinner than the 2021 and 2022 incidents. 3 incidents, 1 real pattern. Rockstar's own statements have never confirmed more than the minimum. No documented delay ever directly followed a leak, and every single time, third-party speculation filled the gap Rockstar's silence left behind. That pattern held again in 2026. Part 4, How Take-Two is legally hunting the 2026 leaker, and what's actually being demanded. On August 20, 2026, Take-Two filed federal DMCA subpoenas in the Southern District of New York against Microsoft and Discord, demanding they identify the leaker known as CyberLeak. Per Variety and Kotaku, both companies have until September 4 to comply. This is a specific legal shortcut. Rights holders can compel a platform to hand over identifying account data without filing a full lawsuit first. Faster than suing. Still legally binding. Per Kotaku and Gadget Review, the subpoenas name account IDs, IP addresses, phone numbers, and device identifiers. Microsoft's specific ask reportedly extends to OneDrive content referencing GTA, Rockstar, or CyberLeak by name. This isn't a takedown notice, it's an identity request. Per CBR, CCN, and Insider Gaming, CyberLeak reportedly ran a paid poll where users spent its token to vote on which leaked clip got released next, with at least one person reportedly paying $80 just to see footage early. Multiple outlets frame that as a probable pump and dump, not a consumer rights protest. This is what's being reported, not something proven in court. Discord told Variety on the record, quote, Discord sometimes receives subpoenas related to the DMCA. We review and comply with valid subpoenas when we receive them, as is standard and routine for companies like ours, end quote. Separately, Xbox CTO Scott Van Vliet posted that Microsoft is working closely with Take-Two and Rockstar to, quote, support efforts to protect creative works and intellectual property. Part 5, Everything actually confirmed about the extended look, the date, the exclusivity window, and whether the leak changed any of it. Per GameSpot and GamesRadar, the extended look premiered August 27 at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, as a Netflix exclusive. An actual announced premiere, not a rumor or a leak. The exclusivity window was 6 hours. After that, the same extended look went up free on Rockstar's own YouTube channel, the same day. A temporary head start, not a permanent paywall. Short answer, no. Per Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, independently reported by Kotaku, GamesRadar, and The Gamer, Rockstar had no plans to move the August 27 date despite the CyberLeak leak, and it held. Part 6, Real Miami area buildings, matched to Leonida's map, and what Rockstar has never once confirmed. Rockstar's own materials only ever say Leonida and Vice City, never Miami, never Florida, by name. Per Screen Rant and GTA Base, the Miami parallel is treated as obvious but unofficial, the same way Vice City always has been since 2002. A community project called State of Leonida, built by a contributor known as Yanis, compiles trailer frame analysis and official screenshots cross-referenced against real Florida satellite imagery. Per G2An's League.gg, a serious, actively maintained fan effort, not Rockstar sanctioned. Miami New Times, in a January 2025 interactive map, named specific real Miami Beach buildings the outlet says appear in the trailer footage, including 1500, Ocean Drive, the Lowe's Miami Beach Hotel, 10 Museum Park, and the actual 7-mile bridge in the Florida Keys. That's Miami New Times claim, attributed to them. This channel hasn't independently frame-matched their exact timestamps. Real precedent, Rockstar's 2011 announcement for GTA 5 never said Los Angeles either, only Los Santos. Fans still mapped it, Vinewood Hills to Hollywood Hills, Vespucci Beach to Venice Beach, Del Perro Pier to Santa Monica Pier, per GTA boom and arch up. Same pattern, over a decade earlier. Part 7, every frame verified difference between the first and second official trailers, side by side. Trailer 1 confirmed real wildlife with one wide shot, a flamingo flock breaking from a marsh, 20 seconds into the runtime. It's background texture, not a headline moment, no pointer, no dialogue calling attention to it, just genuine Florida wetland behavior modeled and animated in the middle of an establishing shot most viewers blow straight through. Trailer 2 goes narrower and considerably stranger. Two real manatees, easy to miss entirely if you're not pausing frame by frame, appear to be wearing a football jersey graphic in the water directly beside them, a detail that only reads as a joke once you've actually stopped and looked. Same underlying commitment to real wildlife as Trailer 1. Trailer 2 just hides it deeper in the frame and dresses it a whole lot stranger. Trailer 1's vehicle confirmation stayed almost entirely grounded. One car in frame, a white, Ferrari-styled coupe crossing a bridge past a road sign, license plate fully legible, CH33TAH, a direct callback to this series' long-running Ferrari XB street level, ground only, nothing airborne and nothing on water bigger than what you'd expect parked at a marina. Trailer 2 breaks that pattern completely, in the same 4-second window this video opened on, a motorcycle riding straight past a parked seaplane. Elsewhere in the same trailer, jet skis, a yacht. Trailer 1 confirmed one category of vehicle. Trailer 2 isn't just adding more inside that category, it's opening up entire categories the first trailer never so much as gestured at. Trailer 1 opens on pure atmosphere, a sunrise over a packed highway, then straight to a prison fence lit the same gold. No dialogue, no action, nothing confirmed yet. Just tone. Trailer 2 shows a mounted door gun on an actual gunship, modeled with the same prop-level fidelity this channel keeps finding on background street signs, grip texture, mounting hardware, on screen for barely over a second. Trailer 1 showed the crime happening at street level. Trailer 2 shows the hardware escalation sitting behind it the whole time. Trailer 1 buried a full fake pharmaceutical billboard in the background of an unrelated shot, IT cures emotions, complete with legible parody subtext underneath, on screen for right around a second before the camera moves past it entirely. Trailer 2 does the exact same thing, at the exact same speed, in a completely different location, Hurricane Roxy, a bar sign next to two more fully modeled parody brands, also gone in about a second flat. Different trailer, different location, identical obsession, typeset absolutely everything, whether or not a single viewer is ever meant to catch it. Trailer 1's fine print flex was that same license plate, CH33TAH, fully legible on a parked coupe. Worth calling out on its own here because it's not a random vanity plate, it's a direct, deliberate callback to a vehicle name this series has used going back multiple games. Trailer 2's version of the same instinct is a background dock boat nobody watching casually is ever supposed to look at twice, a full outboard motor brand plate, Dinka, 300 V6, 4-stroke fuel injection, spec sheet and all, modeled on a prop that's on screen for well under a second. Same rule as Trailer 1. Just harder to find the second time around. Trailer 1's world building stayed small in scale, a skywriting advertisement drifting slowly over the coastline, one more piece of environmental noise layered into a wider establishing shot, never called out or centered on its own. Trailer 2 goes in the completely opposite direction, an entire new skyline, Megamundo, revealed in a single camera pass most viewers read as pure background scenery. Trailer 1 decorated the world it had already shown you. Trailer 2 used that same kind of throwaway shot to expand how much world there actually is. Trailer 1 confirms its setting through a throwaway social post, real alligator wrangling footage from official poach, caption Stay Alert VC, by city abbreviated like everyone local already knows what it means. Trailer 2 confirms an entire new location using that same one-sign trick, Crossroad Park Mini Mall, a real, specifically nameable place added directly to the map, not just a mood. Trailer 1 told you where you are. Trailer 2 started actually building what's inside it. Trailer 1's version of confirmed Vice is a fake Spanish-language crime broadcast, Confesión Escrita en Tinta, a mug shot with a tattooed forehead reading impenitent, the whole confession subtitled and legible if you pause on it. Trailer 2 skips the subtlety entirely. A masked man in a bandana holds a scoped rifle inches from another man's head, red emergency lighting washing the whole scene, a separate shot from the skull mask frame 2 seconds earlier in the same trailer, different character, different weapon, an interrogation instead of a firefight. Trailer 1 implied the danger through a prop on a nightstand. Trailer 2 puts the gun directly against someone's skull. Trailer 1's Weasel News moment is the real deal, an actual in-fiction broadcast, dirt bike dirtbags, cops failing to stop thugs on motorbikes, a full scrolling ticker underneath, all legible for about a second. Trailer 2's version of the same instinct isn't a broadcast, it's a single background booth doing triple duty, a prison visitation room with 3 separate signs crammed into one shot, one of them printed in 2 languages with its own Spanish translation underneath, all of it legible for well under a second. Trailer 1 revived an old brand through a screen inside the world. Trailer 2 just keeps typesetting the world itself, sign after sign, wherever the camera happens to point. Part 8, every vehicle this channel has frame verified across both trailers. Before any of the 7 vehicles already on file, the trailer opens on an aerial shot over a crowded Miami-style beach, a white motor yacht cutting through the water, at least 2 jet skis and a small runabout boat trailing wakes behind it. For confirmed watercraft in the opening 15 seconds, and nobody had gone back to actually catalog the opening shot until now. The same Sunrise Marsh shot this channel already used for the wildlife file has a vehicle in it too, an airboat, the caged rear propeller fan and 2 silhouetted riders unmistakable against the sunrise. A 5th new vehicle, sitting in a shot everyone assumed was just scenery. A shipping port, a container ship reading BTN Del Mar at the dock, cranes overhead, and 3 racing speedboats cutting past it in formation. For more vehicles confirmed in one frame, the ship's name fully legible, every boat hull clear. The Miami Beach Club scene already gave this channel the cheetah-plated coupe. Look past it, a turquoise Porsche-styled convertible parked in the foreground, and a second, red Ferrari-styled coupe beside the white one. 2 more sports cars sharing the exact same frame that never made the first file. A social media clip, tagged Yo Mama's Jammer, a bright metallic green pickup truck, someone climbing up into the bed. Small detail, but it's a new confirmed vehicle. Most viewers scrolled straight past chasing the caption instead. The Weasel News segment this channel already used for the Dirt Bike Dirtbags headline has more in it than the headline. Multiple marked police cruisers blocking an intersection, a whole swarm of dirt bikes and ATVs doing wheelies past them, the single highest vehicle count in either trailer, and none of it counted until now. A red 1970s muscle car, black racing stripe, drifting past a pawn and gun storefront on a dirt road. Simple confirmation, but a distinct model from every other vehicle already on file. Trailer 2 opens on a stilt beach house, and parked outside it, 2 vehicles nobody had catalogued, a vintage teal El Camino-style coupe utility with a vapid tailgate badge, and as the camera pans, a silver, lifted off-road pickup, vapid again, on the grill, parked in the same driveway. 2 more confirmed vehicles in the establishing shot, 1 continuous take. A POV driving shot past VCI Airport signage puts 3 more vehicles in one frame, a red vintage pickup with 2 passengers riding in the bed, a gray pickup towing a jet ski on a trailer, and a blue exotic sports car passing alongside. Ordinary highway traffic, and every one of them a first sighting on this channel. A small pontoon boat named Predator, a Dinka-branded outboard motor on the back, docked at a sunset marina. Small boat, fully legible name, another confirmed vehicle. Most viewers scrolled straight past. Inside Brian's boat works in marina, at night, a seaplane resting on its floats, being boarded, a ground appearance, separate from the airborne motorcycle and seaplane shot later in the trailer, and behind it, a second boat on a trailer, a cabin cruiser. 2 more vehicles confirmed inside a hangar. Nobody had actually looked inside before. Outside the Dominion Hotel, a bright green Lamborghini-styled supercar and a red-orange Mercedes-AMG-styled coupe, parked side by side. The 16th and final new vehicle confirmed in this file. And 1 new weapon, since it was sitting in the same footage, a convenience store robbery, 2 masked robbers, a woman in a red bandana, a man in tan, both pointing handguns directly at the camera. Distinct from Lucia's submachine gun and Raul Bautista's rifle already on file. 3 confirmed weapons now, not 2. Part 9, the weapons actually visible on screen in official Rockstar footage. A masked man in a bandana holds a scoped rifle inches from another man's head, red emergency lighting washing the whole scene. This is not the same shot as Lucia's skull mask framed 2 seconds earlier in the same trailer, different character, different weapon, an interrogation rather than a firefight. 2 armed masked figures in the same 2-second window, confirmed separately, for the first time on this channel. A door-mounted machine gun, fully in frame, on the green helicopter chasing an airboat through the wetland marsh. This channel already confirmed the helicopter itself in the vehicle file, the gun mounted to it belongs here instead. A vehicle-mounted weapon is a different category from anything else confirmed so far, not carried, built in. Already frame verified, not a new claim. 1 minute 13 into trailer 2, Lucia wears a skull mask and sunglasses, holding a suppressed submachine gun. First confirmed in this channel's protagonist file, cited here so the weapons list is actually complete. Also already frame verified, Raul Bautista, mask pulled up, a suppressed rifle raised mid-firefight outside a government building, glass and debris in the air. First confirmed in the supporting cast file. Same rule applies, cited, not reclaimed. Part 10, what's actually confirmed about the music in both trailers. Trailer 1 opened on Tom Petty's Love Is a Long Road, and the reaction was immediate. Streams on Spotify jumped by roughly 37,000% in the trailer's aftermath. 1 needle drop, confirmed real chart movement. Rockstar's confirmed 6 artists total across both trailers, alongside Tom Petty. That list includes the Pointer Sisters, Wang Chung, Tammy Wynette, Zenglen, and Jay Ferguson. Confirmed as in their music is actually in the trailers, not just rumored to be. The only radio station confirmed by name so far is V-Rock, a real returning station, last heard in Vice City back in 2002. 1 confirmed station out of what's expected to be a very large lineup. Reporting around the game describes one of the largest video game soundtracks ever assembled, pulling from 1980s Miami nostalgia, modern trap and hip-hop, Latin reggaeton, Caribbean compa, country, and electronic dance. That's the reported scope, not a confirmed track list. Worth being clear about what isn't locked in, artists like T-Pain, Ski Mask the Slump God, Panama, Neon Indian, Schoolboy Q, and Skrilla have all been connected to the game in some way, but none of that comes from Rockstar itself. Self-reported is not the same as confirmed. Part 11, the specific GTA 6 myths this channel checked and debunked. For over a year, community breakdowns have described a hand-sketched map matching Leonida Key's geography, supposedly visible somewhere in the trailers. This channel ran a full pass on both trailers, plus 6 targeted checks on every interior shot that could plausibly hide it. It isn't there. Not a gap in the search, a real conclusion. Either it's a screenshot from something other than trailer footage, or the claim was a misread nobody ever corrected. A Starlit Motel sign and a police helicopter jurisdiction marking both circulated as confirmed Leonida locations. Neither holds up. Both were traced back to a research tool bug on this channel's own early work, a seeking method that could land on the wrong frame without throwing an error. Both were retracted once the bug was caught. The lesson wasn't the claims. It was catching the tool that produced them, and saying so on camera instead of quietly deleting the video. An early version of the Driveway Man investigation cited the wrong trailer for the scene entirely, right footage, wrong source label. The scene itself is real and frame verified. The identity is still genuinely unresolved, 3 people on screen, checked against all 8 of Rockstar's named characters, 0 matches. That's not a failure of research. That's an open case getting an honest label instead of a manufactured name. Away from this channel's own frame checks, 3 more viral claims collapsed on public record this year. The community's Moon Theory used lunar phase timing to predict Trailer 2's release date. It worked once, for Trailer 1, then Trailer 2's actual date disproved it outright. A theory that's right once isn't a pattern. It's a coincidence wearing a pattern's clothes. No official GTA 6 gameplay footage exists publicly as of this file, only 2 trailers and a handful of promotional stills. Every viral, leaked gameplay clip in 2026 has been traced back to AI generation, recycled old footage, or built from scratch fabrication. One widely shared clip's own creator eventually admitted it was a hoax, after it had already fooled a chunk of the community and some outlets that should have checked first. This channel's whole rule, official press kit master files only, no re-uploads, no mirrors, exists specifically because of clips like that one. A widely circulated claim pegged GTA VI's standard edition at $150. It spread fast specifically because it sounded plausible, not because anyone could point to an actual source. Rockstar and Take-Two have not confirmed a retail price. Anyone quoting an exact number right now is guessing, the same way this channel refuses to guess a release date. Part 12. What's actually confirmed about NPC behavior, versus what's assumed. The core claim traces back to a Brazilian retailer product listing that mentioned NPCs would use advanced AI for routines and random events. That's a retailer's marketing copy, not a Rockstar statement, not a press release, not a developer interview. Retailer listings have been wrong about GTA games before. Take-Two and Rockstar genuinely do hold AI-related patents filed in recent years, that part is real and checkable. What's not confirmed, that those specific patents describe features actually shipping in GTA 6, or how they'd work in practice. A patent filing is not a feature confirmation. Those specific names, Rage 9, Euphoria 2.0, show up across enthusiast sites and videos as if Rockstar confirmed them. They didn't. Rockstar has never officially named an engine version or an AI system for GTA 6. Euphoria itself is real, though, it's Rockstar's actual physics tech, already used in GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption 2. That's confirmed history. A numbered sequel to it for GTA 6 is not. What is real, frame verified on this channel, a second competing in-fiction news outlet caught by accident. A full county seal built into a background badge. 2 rival pawn shops mocking each other's signage. That's a world built with real depth, which is probably why the AI hype feels believable. But detailed world building isn't the same thing as a confirmed AI system. Part 13. What's actually confirmed about frame rate, versus what's assumed. Start with the plainest fact in this whole debate. Rockstar has not issued any official statement on GTA 6's frame rate or performance modes, on any platform, at any point. Not a press release, not a developer interview, not a line in the pre-order fine print. Every number you've seen argued about traces back to something other than Rockstar's own mouth. The specific claims circulating, a 30-frame quality mode and a 60-frame performance mode on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, traces to a single source, the Polish gaming podcast Rock. That's it. One outlet's report, repeated by enough other sites that it now reads like settled information. It isn't independently confirmed by anyone else, let alone by Rockstar. Here's the part both sides of the argument keep skipping. Digital Foundry, the outlet with the actual technical credibility on this subject, has been openly skeptical since the first trailer that 60 frames per second is achievable at all, citing a likely CPU bottleneck given the sheer visual ambition on screen. Their read isn't that 60 is confirmed and disappointing. It's that 60 may not be realistic in the first place. The often repeated claim that Xbox Series S is locked to 1080p at 30 frames, with no 60-frame option planned at all, comes from that exact same unconfirmed source chain, not a separate, independently verified report. Worth remembering before treating it as a settled downgrade. One more detail that tends to get dropped when this claim gets repeated: even the original report says Rockstar is reportedly not, quote, 100% sure the 60-frame mode will be ready at launch, meaning the leak itself is hedging. If it slips, the expectation in that same report is a post-launch update, not a permanent cut. Part 14, What's actually confirmed about the rating. May 2026, Sony sent a promotional email to PS4 owners that included GTA 6's box art, complete with an ESRB Mature 17+ logo. That's the actual origin of every confirmed M rating headline since. A marketing email, not a certification announcement. At the same time that email went out, Rockstar's own official website still listed GTA 6 as rating pending. Two official channels, two different statuses, at the same time. That gap is the actual story, not that the M rating is fake, but that it hasn't gone through the formal channel yet. The content descriptors tied to that rating, blood and gore, intense violence, nudity, strong sexual content, strong language, and drug and alcohol use. Standard descriptor language for this series. Nothing here is a surprise given the franchise's history, but it's still worth being precise about the source. Real context: every mainline Grand Theft Auto game since GTA 3 has carried an M rating. GTA 6 breaking that pattern was never realistically on the table. That's why almost nobody questioned the leaked rating. It's consistent with 2 decades of the same classification, which is exactly why it's easy to treat a leak as official. Part 15, Every confirmed edition and price point. The base game, Standard Edition, is confirmed at $79.99, the now standard price point for a major console release this generation. Nothing unusual here. The unusual part is what comes next. The Ultimate Edition runs $99.99 and bundles in exclusive vehicles, weapons, apparel, and story-woven content layered on top of the base game, not just cosmetic extras, actual content stitched into the campaign. Here's the part actually making people angry: pre-orders are console-only, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. No PC listing anywhere, at any price, on day one. If you're a PC player, this launch simply doesn't include you yet. Every pre-order, and technically any purchase made before November 20th, comes with the Vintage Vice City pack at no extra cost. That's a one-day window past launch, not a generous grace period. Miss it and that bonus is just gone. One piece of actual good news: Standard Edition owners can buy the Ultimate upgrade separately at any time, even after release, whether the original copy was digital or physical. Buying Standard now doesn't lock you out of the bigger bundle forever. Part 16, How GTA 5's own announcement compares to GTA 6, point by point. GTA 5 was announced October 25, 2011, a single tweet, a logo, nothing else. The first real trailer followed 8 days later, November 2nd. That's the starting line for this whole comparison. Rockstar didn't sit on GTA 5 for 2 years and go quiet. Screenshots started dropping in July 2012. A second trailer landed November 14, 2012, opening pre-orders the same day. 10 more screenshots came in March 2013. A steady drip, almost monthly, for the entire wait. GTA 5 was delayed exactly once. January 31, 2013, Spring 2013 was off the table, replaced with September 17. One official statement, about a 4-month slip, and that date held. The game shipped on it. GTA 6, already covered in full on this channel, revealed December 4, 2023, targeting fall 2025. First delay, May 2, 2025, pushed to May 26, 2026. Second delay, November 2025, announced minutes before Take-Two's own earnings call, pushed again, to November 19, 2026, the date still standing. Here's the actual math. GTA 5, announcement to release, 693 days, sourced directly from that reporting. GTA 6, revealed to its current target date, 1,081 days, this channel's own count, from the 2 confirmed dates already on file. That's roughly 13 months longer than GTA 5 fans ever waited, and that's if November 19 actually holds, which it's already missed once before under a different name. 2 real differences, not speculation. GTA 5 took 1 delay and held the new date. GTA 6 has taken 2. GTA 5 fed the wait with steady screenshots and a second trailer inside its first year. GTA 6 has gone long stretches with nothing between major beats, until this extended look, confirmed for August 27. Everything past this point is inference, labeled as such. GTA 5's 1 delay held because Rockstar had already corrected course once and didn't need to again. GTA 6 has corrected twice, which doesn't confirm a 3rd delay, but it does mean the confidence bar for November 19 should be lower than it was for GTA 5's September date. That's a pattern, not a leak. Part 17, What the Netflix exclusivity backlash actually got right and wrong. The extended look premieres on Netflix August 27. For 6 hours, it's Netflix only. After that, it goes up free on Rockstar's own YouTube channel, same day. That's the entire mechanic. Not a paywall on the game. A 6-hour head start on 1 trailer. The actual complaint circulating is specific, and it's not unreasonable, paying for a Netflix subscription just to watch marketing material 6 hours before it's free everywhere else. One widely shared line put it plainly, locking a gameplay trailer behind a subscription is, quote, a new level of greed. That's a real, fair reaction to a real decision. What isn't true, that GTA 6 itself requires Netflix, that gameplay footage is permanently locked behind a subscription, or that this is some ongoing paywall. It's 1 trailer, 1 time, 6 hours. A meaningful number of reaction videos this week are titled like the whole game is Netflix gated. It isn't, and conflating the two makes a fair complaint sound like a bigger story than it is. Context matters here. Standard Edition is confirmed at $79.99, Ultimate at $99.99. Physical copies ship as a code in a box, not an actual disc. None of that is new information, but it's the backdrop the Netflix news landed on, so a 6-hour trailer exclusive read, to a lot of people, as one more paywall in a pattern, not an isolated marketing choice. Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick addressed the reaction directly, telling GamesIndustry.biz there's more marketing still to come, describing the Netflix premiere as, quote, one of the hors d'oeuvres, there's appetizers, main course, and dessert to follow. In plain terms, this was never meant to be the whole reveal, just the opening move. Part 18, an earlier leak fact-check, sourced the same way as everything else here. According to reporting from Kotaku and GamesRadar, the leaked material includes gameplay of Jason at a waterfront house, a basketball minigame, driving and brawl footage set in Leonida, and a modified HUD. This channel is not hosting or reclipping that footage, no rights to it, and doing so would blur fact-checking into spreading it. Everything said here is sourced from reporting, not from watching a leaked file. The leaked map images reportedly name locations including Dalton Island, Tequesta Retreat, Gloriana Key, Catalan Key, and Catalan Bay. None of those names have been confirmed by Rockstar in official trailer material this channel has already frame verified. That doesn't make them fake, it means they're leak-sourced claims, not yet channel verified the way a trailer frame is. One fact that is independently confirmed, Rockstar has been issuing DMCA takedown requests against the circulating clips. That's a real, verifiable action, and it's meaningful. Companies don't typically spend legal effort taking down footage that's obviously fake or irrelevant. It's not proof of what the footage shows, but it is evidence Rockstar considers it real enough to act on. Industry insider Nate the Hate, ranked Tier 1 reliable by this community's own tracking, says the leaked footage is more than a year old, and separate from the preview events Insider Gaming reported are currently underway. If that holds up, it means what's circulating is an old build, not a preview of where the game stands today. That claim hasn't been independently confirmed elsewhere yet either, it's currently one reliable source's assessment, not a settled fact. CyberLeak posted a manifesto framing the leak as a protest against digital-only pre-orders and the lack of an offline mode. Those are real, ongoing points of criticism about how GTA 6 is being sold. That part is a genuine opinion people actually hold. What's separate? GamesRadar reported the manifesto also links to something that looks like a crypto token promotion. A stated cause doesn't verify footage authenticity, and a crypto link attached to a leak is a reason for real skepticism about the motive, even if the footage itself turns out to be genuine. Part 19, the complete delay timeline, laid out date by date. Rockstar dropped the very first GTA 6 trailer on December 4, 2023, the one that broke Guinness World Records within 24 hours. It confirmed a broad 2025 release window for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. That window didn't hold. May 2, 2025, Rockstar's first official delay statement. Fall 2025 was off the table, replaced with a new date, May 26, 2026. Fans got a full extra half-year of waiting, confirmed in writing. That May date became a genuinely strange headline of its own. Outlets literally ran stories calling it GTA 6's release day, quote, or at least it was. The date passed with no game, because by then it had already been quietly replaced again. November 2025, Rockstar published the second delay statement, minutes before Take-Two's own quarterly earnings call. May 26 was no longer the date. The new one, November 19, 2026. That's the date still standing right now. As of right now, that November date is holding. Take-Two reaffirmed it directly in an official SEC filing, and the extended look premiering August 27 only reinforces that this is the real final stretch, not another quiet reset. Part 20, details hidden in Trailer 2 that are easy to miss at normal speed. Two characters sit on a dock at sunset. In the foreground, half out of frame, a small runabout boat idles on its mooring. Its outboard motor carries a fully rendered brand plate, Dinka, the same fictional manufacturer that's built GTA's cars for years, now reading 300 V6, 4-stroke fuel injection, like a real engine spec sheet. The boat's own name is stenciled on the hull right next to it, Repredator, the front half of the word cropped clean off the left edge of the frame. A prison visitation booth, an officer working behind chain link, and 3 separate signs crammed into one shot. On the far left, fully legible, no cropping at all, no weapons beyond this. Behind the officer, a second sign reading notice, IT is an offense, drug, the cut off by the frame before it finishes. And in the foreground, a third sign in 2 languages, all visitors must be, online or by, no except, with its own Spanish translation printed directly underneath, todos los visitantes, previa por IT. 3 real props, 1 background booth, and Rockstar bothered to translate one of them. Part 21, the actual pattern behind how Rockstar markets this game. November 8, 2012, Game Informer's December cover story broke the biggest GTA 5 reveal to that point, 3 playable protagonists, confirmed for the first time, in a print magazine exclusive. Not a tweet, not a trailer. A physical cover story was still a publisher's biggest marketing card to play. Around that print exclusive, Rockstar ran a steady screenshot drip, July 2012 through May 2013, almost monthly. The strategy leaned on owned media, Rockstar's own newswire posts, and 1 major third-party print exclusive. That was the entire playbook. GTA 6's equivalent big moment isn't a magazine cover, it's a Netflix exclusive. The extended look drops August 27, confirmed to feature real gameplay, framed specifically to feel like a Netflix show, per Jason Schreier's interview with Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick. A streaming platform is now the biggest marketing card, not a print outlet. That's the real shift, not speculation. GTA 5's single biggest marketing beat lived on a physical magazine cover. GTA 6's biggest beat so far lives on a streaming platform most households already pay for. Same instinct, hand the reveal to a trusted outside brand instead of doing it alone, completely different medium, because the media landscape itself moved. 2 things stayed constant across 13 years. Every real confirmation, on both games, still traces back to Rockstar's own official channels. The magazine needed Rockstar's cooperation, Netflix needs Rockstar's footage. And both games ran multi-year gaps between announcement and release, with real delays in between. The playbook's medium changed. The actual source of truth didn't. Part 22, what's actually confirmed about law enforcement on screen. 2 sheriff's office cruisers, sitting on the road during the Angstapan billboard shot, green and white livery, light bar, star decal, full and legible. This is the base livery confirmed anywhere in either trailer, and it's the reference point everything else in this file gets checked against. A Weasel News helicopter cam cutaway, Chiron reading, cops arrest man who flipped his car after a dine and dash. A second cruiser livery confirmed here, tan, light bar visible, different from the green and white sheriff's office cars. 2 department liveries confirmed in one pass, not one. The single most detailed law enforcement asset found all session, a gold badge reading, corrections, sheriff's office, deputy, and at its center, a full county seal, a sunrise, a palm tree, open water. This isn't a generic prop badge. Rockstar built an actual seal for a county-level department, the kind of background detail that only exists if the world underneath it is built out further than a trailer needs. The same cutaway carries a second in-fiction news brand, Mega Noticias, running a tattoo confession mugshot story. Leonida's media landscape has at least 2 competing outlets, not one. Already on file from a previous episode, worth re-including here for the full picture, a man in a police tactical vest, badge on a neck lanyard, in a close confrontation with a second man, back to camera, in a dim interior. We're not naming this character or the nature of the confrontation. The frame doesn't establish whether this is a real detective, a corrupt one, or a costume. What's confirmed, a deliberate law enforcement confrontation scene, staged, distinct from every uniformed cruiser shot on this list. Everything past this point is inference, labeled as such. 2 confirmed cruiser liveries, sheriff's office and a 10 department, plus a full corrections badge with its own county seal, plus a plainclothes confrontation scene, together suggest a wanted system with more than one response tier, a visible patrol tier, a detective and corrections tier, and whatever triggers the difference between them. GTA 5 ran a 5-star system with escalating response types. Nothing here confirms Leonida works the same way, but the asset variety on display is a real signal that the system underneath it got real production time, not a guess dressed up as a fact. Part 23, every in-fiction brand and business this channel has frame verified. Soul Sisters, a swimwear or beach club brand, swan logo, branded across a full row of beach umbrellas. Right next to it, a separate Vice Beach banner, lifeguard tower, jet skis, a beach cleanup ATV. 2 named brands in one shot, both reading like real, enterable storefronts once the map leaks properly. A strip club with a weekly promotion banner, Make It Rain Mondays, on screen for well under a second. A named recurring promotion is real-world building for a blink-length shot, the same instinct that gave GTA 5 the vanilla unicorn its own running economy. Not a shop, but the closest thing to a corporate identity the whole map orients around, a freestanding sign spelling Vice in silhouette on a steel gantry near reclaimed waterfront. Every other business on this list exists in the shadow of this one landmark. The inland side of the map has its own organized nightlife, a mud-bogging event with a watermarked logo, Thrillbilly Mud Club, in the corner of frame. Same relationship to the coast that Sandy Shores had to Los Santos, not empty space, a different economy. Direct pharma ad satire, Rockstar's house style since GTA IV's fake vitamin gags, a billboard reading Angstapan, it cures emotions, bold type over a fine print disclaimer strip. A fictional pharmaceutical company, fully branded, on a billboard nobody stopped to read. A media institution that's been part of this series since GTA 4, back on screen, a full in-fiction news broadcast, branded and time-stamped, running comedy churns under real aerial footage. This isn't just a business, it's an entire fictional media company with its own house style. A convenience store with its own branded cash register hardware and a working format phone number taped to the drawer, 305, Miami's real area code, kept in fiction without alteration. O&O, a real neighborhood chain, not a generic prop store. A public beachfront gym with its own equipment brand, bold Gaines lettering stamped across multiple weight plates in the same shot, not a one-off texture. Confirms outdoor gyms as real, branded public infrastructure, not just background dressing. A nightclub with a full purple neon storefront sign, the name itself runs past the edge of the frame, so we're only getting 9 in before it's cut off, but the Vice City subtitle underneath is fully legible. A real venue, partial name, worth flagging for anyone who spots the full sign later. The clearest hotel signage found in either trailer, Dominion Hotel, full Art Deco lettering across the building facade, South Beach architecture style. A real hospitality brand anchoring a street-level party scene, fully legible without a single frame of doubt. A strip club just down the strip from the Dominion Hotel, Sinful Seduction, branded signage visible on stage behind a pole dancer under purple club lighting. 2 hospitality businesses confirmed in the same few seconds of footage, same neighborhood. The series' longest-running fictional franchise, still in business, Phil's Ammunition, confirmed twice across this channel's own files. First as storefront signage, later revealed being watched on a TV inside someone's lakeside living room. A real chain with in-world media presence, not just a shopfront. A lit storefront sign, Watkins Auto Parts, caught through a car's rear window during a quiet night driving scene. Suburban, unglamorous, and real, the kind of business that exists to make a map feel lived in rather than staged for a trailer. Part 24, the phones, feeds, and screens actually visible in official footage. 3 accounts, back to back, inside 4 seconds of footage. Dad Bod Squad, captioning a pool party clip. Official poach, the wildlife removal alligator post already on file from evidence number 01. Have .vice.day, joking about a dump truck build. 3 different voices, 3 different jokes, cut together like a real scroll through a real feed, not one gag, a whole format. 3 more, immediately after. Planet Leonida Man, a gas station chase clip. General Custard Cannon, a highway shoulder clip joking about a crotch grab as an apology for bad driving. Yo Mama's Jammer, a man climbing into a green lifted truck, captioned R.I.P. Rudy, see you in heaven, cuz. 6 accounts now, confirmed, in under 15 seconds of total runtime. Lucha Libre fan, live streaming a confrontation, captioned, Neighborhood Watch don't play around in Hamlet, the only post in this whole set that names a location nobody had catalogued before. And High Rollers Mag, a lifestyle magazine account watermarking a street flex. 8 accounts total, confirmed, real, frame verified, this is not a trailer with a couple of background gags. It's a functioning social feed running underneath the entire runtime. Weasel News, a franchise this series has carried since GTA 4, confirmed back on screen with a full aerial cutaway and a live cheerin'. And immediately after it, a second outlet entirely, Mega Noticias, Spanish language, its own ticker, running a tattoo confession mugshot story. 2 competing in-fiction news brands, not one, suggesting Leonida's media landscape reflects a real bilingual population rather than a single default broadcaster. And here's the structural trick underneath all of it, already on file from evidence number 03, Phil's ammunition footage isn't just shown as trailer cinematography, it's revealed to be playing on a TV inside a lakeside living room, a PS4 controller and beer bottles on the table in front of it. Someone in this world is watching this content the same way someone else is scrolling the feed. Rockstar used this exact device twice, confirmed, once for a full broadcast, once for a storefront ad, which means it's a deliberate structural choice, not a coincidence. Part 25, the search for GTA 6's most elusive background character. Trailer 2, roughly 10 seconds in. A gray pickup truck, parked in a residential driveway near the water. A man walks toward it, older, already visible in a light-colored patterned shirt. This is the real location of evidence number 01's original claim, just one file over from where we first went looking. Cut to a second person already on site, shirtless, camo shorts, working on the roofline of a stilted house with a ladder propped against it. This shot is interspersed with the truck arrival shot, which reads as one continuous scene, not 2 unrelated clips edited together. Someone is already doing physical work here before the older man's monologue even starts. And here it is, the shot evidence number 01 was actually describing. Older man, gray pickup truck, palm print shirt, arms raised mid-gesture for several full seconds. This is not a blink and miss it frame, it's a sustained, deliberate shot, long enough that Rockstar clearly wanted it seen. The gesture reads as instruction or complaint, not casual conversation, consistent with evidence number 01's original offering him work reading, even though the trailer citation underneath that reading was wrong. The cut lands on a shirtless man facing camera directly, cap, sunglasses, a chest tattoo, gold chain. Build and cap are consistent with the rooftop worker from a few seconds earlier, though the camera never holds both men in the same frame long enough to fully confirm it's the same person twice rather than two different workers on the same job. So who are they? Rockstar has named 8 people across its official press kit character clips. Run every one against both the older man and the workers, and none of them match. Not Booby Ike. Not Brian Heater. Not Cal Hampton. Not Draquan Priest. Not Jason Duvall. His official clip has sharper, younger features and no facial hair, checked directly against the older man's face and it isn't him. Not Lucia Caminos. Not Raul Bautista. Not Real Demez. 8 for 8, ruled out. Whoever these 3 people are, Rockstar hasn't put a name to them anywhere in the material we have access to. Delays, a hidden third one implied by the CEO's own words. A leak wrapped in a memecoin and a federal subpoena. 3 prior Rockstar hacks. An extended look that held its date. Real Miami buildings matched to a fictional map. Every confirmed vehicle, weapon, brand, and background detail this channel has frame verified across both trailers. None of it fabricated. All of it sourced, chapter by chapter, in one place. Every claim in every part of this video was sourced and verified before it was ever a separate video on this channel. This is just all of it, together. Subscribe for the next file.